So brief.
Computer
Maybe resolution. We have to mention item number 26 and 27.
Matter of which year?
22.
Item number 33.
33. Which year? Matter of
22 years.
Item number 5, 2023.
adjourn.
Item number
5.
Give the number and your name.
Please, your lordship, my item number 7, lordship. No, lordship, my senior is out of session. Lordship, my item number 7, lordship.
Hmm.
My senior is out of session, lordship.
What do you want? Adjournment.
Yeah, John.
Your name?
Hey, Ali, lordship. Master.
item 1 function.
In this case, my report was sought for it order dated 18/5/23, my lord. 18/5/23.
If Mr. Sharma has gone to the chamber to check some more reports. He did just come
After some time?
after some time, lordship.
My lord. My lord, in this case, your honorable court directed to affidavit to the petitioner, my lord.
Item 29.
In this regard,
Did
I
avoided notice of that by taking a plea that he went to Jorhat for some.
'So my lord, I could not connect, communicate with this.
You pay the cost 3 times. Okay. First cost for taking the system for a ride. You don't appear before the tribunal saying I am in Jorhat. When you come back from Jorhat, you are not bothered to go back. This is an order of 2009 is challenged in 2020. This is the second. Third, when it was listed on 8/6/2020, none had appeared. And you allow a matter to go for another 3 years. So ultimately, when was the reference made? References of which year?
Lordship, I don't have the brief performance at the time. (2006), Lord.
2006. So here you have allowed almost now 20 years to go by taking these dilatory tactics. We deprecate that. We impose a 3 times the higher cost. You go back, prove yourself on merit.
My lord,
Or else we dismiss the petition. Choice is yours.
my lord,
We are giving you a very fair opportunity. It is your conduct is not acceptable. You are deliberately avoiding the proceedings, trying to delay it as far as possible. So this warrants a dismissal of the writ petition. So you either take a dismissal or for your lashes, you pay a cost. Which one you want?
my lord, I already would do this, want to do this from my Wakalatnama, my lord, from this case, my lord. I already sent to a letter to petitioner.
Now this is the 4th dilatory tactics. So when the issue is confronted, change the lawyer now. Will not allow you to withdraw. It is a discretion of the court. Will not allow you to withdraw in this manner.
I already submitted a.
Do one thing, get this man arrested and bring him before the court. This petitioner.
Lordship will pass an order, Lordship. We produce him before the court. And it's from Jorhat, Lordship. It's not.
So that in his presence, we can appoint one advocate and proceed with the matter. By the order of 7/6/2023, not 7/6/2023. It's 8/6/20. No, by the order of 7/6/2023, it was taken note that the reference proceeding was initiated against the petitioner in the year 2006.
Six lodging.
The petitioner avoided notice of the tribunal by taking the plea that he had gone to Jorhat for some occupational purpose on a temporary basis. But even after returning from Jorhat, he was not fair enough to make himself available before the proceeding, meaning thereby that it's an indication that he was deliberately avoiding the reference proceedings. Thereafter, an ex parte order dated 2009 was passed against the petitioner for his continuous non-appearance. Petitioner knew about the order, but again avoided the proceeding. And it was in the year 2020 when the police had approached the petitioner, he came forward with the present writ petition WPC 1557/2020. When the matter was listed on 8/6/2020, none appeared for the petitioner, with a further order that the matter be listed after 2 weeks. But for whatever reason, matter was not listed. When it was listed on 7/6/2023, Mr. N. Ahmed, learned counsel for the petitioner, appeared before the court and he was asked to explain the aforesaid 3 lashes on the part of the petitioner. Today, when the matter is on 13/6/2023, Mr. N. Ahmed, the petitioner, prayed some further time to do the needful as required by the order of 7/6/2023. Today, when the matter is called, Mr. N. Ahmed and counsel states that the writ petitioner seeks to disengage him and therefore he would withdraw from the writ petition. The aspect that the writ petition now intends to change his counsel as because certain questions were posed by the order dated 7/6/2023 appears to be a further ploy of the writ petitioner to again delay the proceedings, delay and avoid the proceedings. The superintendent of police border, which place?
Dhubri Lordship.
Dhubri, is directed to take the writ petitioner into custody and produce him before the court on the next returnable date.
Lordship,
so and
the
so.
petitioner may provide his phone number because he may be having the contact.
Mr. N. Ahmed may provide
My lord,
information regarding the contact that he has with the writ petitioner. Next item.
I have no phone number of the petitioner when I sent.
You tell the police.
Yes.
Lordship,
I don't think a lawyer doesn't have the contact and whereabouts of his client.
Lordship has fixed it on which date? One.
After 1 week on any day.
Lordship, a copy of this order may
A
be.
copy of the order be provided to us. See, we gave you a very fair opportunity. Pay some a little higher cost. Go back. Still, you were trying to play with the system. Here's the consequence. What else you do?
7th August. Item 3.
Hand of the laws cannot be shorter
Lordship,
than the unscrupulous elements who tries to avoid the law.
Lordship, I pray for a copy of the petition because we will need to send it as is missing.
Mr. Ahmed may not cooperate, so we'll provide you.
Please, Lordship.
The rest will provide a copy of the writ petition to MSA Burma.
Item 3.
Yes.
Lordship, the petitioners Is the Rukia Khatun, her father name is Suleiman Sheikh, yes.
Lordship, notice has already been issued in
Actually,
this
notice
matter.
is issued. Then
Where
why
is
is it
your-
listed for motion?
Call for it, yeah.
It is taken note that by the order of 26/5/2023, notice was issued, registry to examine why it is again listed for motion and take appropriate corrective measure. But it is noticed that although the records were called for, it is not available. Reminder be issued for the records.
Masu.
Item three.
I have highly additional regarding the list of the petitioner's brother, Hassan Ali.
Just a minute. Who is the petitioner? Hassan Ali.
No, petitioner is the
Full
Ful Khatun.
Khatun,
Ful Khatun is sister of the Hassan Ali.
daughter of Abadullah.
Right.
Which material will show she is the daughter of Abadullah?
There is Milad, only Milad Kabin Nama is there.
Kabin.
Kabin Nama. Kabin Nama is the main petitioner.
Has the original marriage register been produced?
Oh, there is Milad.
It's not produced, Lordship.
The Muslim marriage register and Qazi Ghagmari, post office Fakirganj, be issued a reminder regarding the requirement of production of the original marriage register as ordered, as required by the order dated 31/5/2023. A copy of the order be available to MSA Verma, Learned Counsel for the Home Department, for doing the needful. Was the Qazi informed by anyone about the requirement? May not be
We will do it this time, Lordship.
possible.
First order was Milad 31st of May Milad. There is some.
No. By that order, we went into the aspect of voters list. We want the aspect of marriage register. Voters list, it's okay. We'll see for later. But marriage register, let us verify, as there is already an order. Perhaps no one informed him. It
I will
appears so.
get it, Lordship. Lordship, an extra copy of the petition may be served.
Yes.
आगे तो दिया मैं extra copy तो दिया मैं
6.
ये तो दे दीजिए
Item 6, yes.
दिया मैं
What's that?
May please, your
Asma Khatun, who is the father?
lordship, your lordship may find my father's name on page 23-24.
23.
Your lordship, Mofizuddin, son of Falun, from village Dulabari, Bhairavpur, your lordship, 23-24.
Item 6, Asan.
Mofizuddin, son of Halu.
Falun, lordship,
He is the father,
grandfather, your lordship.
grandfather.
And
And who is the father?
your lordship will find on page 27-28.
27, 28.
Wahab Ali, son of Mofizuddin. From the same village, your lordship.
Wahab Ali is the father.
Lordship.
And which document will show
Your lordship,
the name? Asma. Asma is the daughter of Wahab Ali.
he appeared before the tribunal as DW2, the
Who?
father,
Wahab Ali.
lordship. And deposed that the petitioner is his daughter. The lordship will find it on page 52. It starts from 52, the relevant portion.
Does the tribunal verify the identity of the person who appears?
Not sure, Lordship. And the voters list of single name, Lordship, the other siblings, relatives, no names appear together with the grandfather and the father.
On that, he will take a stand that the election gives him only one name. And in fact, they are doing it also.
I think it's-
Even if the list contains 100 names, they give only one name when you apply. But way things are proceeding, I don't know. Almost everywhere there is an attempt to manipulate. So ultimately,
Your lordship, in this case, your
ultimately what happens, the system will lose faith.
lordship,
Because of few unscrupulous people, the system will lose faith on anybody. So you have to doubt each and every stand taken, every material produced. Had these people been more fair, I think. But difficulty is, even if you are actually a foreigner, you use unscrupulous methods. If you are not a foreigner also, instead of taking the more straightforward way, the unscrupulous methods are more attractive. Manipulate. This is the difficulty.
School certificate may also
Lordship,
be verified,
your
Lordship.
lordship,
This
See, now how do we know Wahab Ali, he is a citizen, no difficulty. We accept that.
lordship,
But the person who appeared and claimed to be Wahab Ali is actually that Wahab Ali, or just somebody
your lordship. the
somebody
general-
else comes and says, I am Wahab Ali.
Your lordship, the general practice in the tribunal is that whoever comes to depose, he comes with an identity card, be it a voter ID or something, your lordship.
Those are, if voter lists are manipulated, where is the difficulty in getting a voter identity card? It must be available somewhere. Produce the Aadhaar card of Wahab Ali.
Card of the public. Lordship.
See, initially, we accepted everything that is stated. But now slowly it is coming that there is manipulation everywhere. Just tell me where there is no manipulation.
Lordship, another thing.
And certain cases I have found that even if you are a genuine citizen, instead of taking the more correct material, preference is given to the manipulated material, only then as if the case will be stronger. Right?
Lordship, the fathers.
So now we'll put across everything, you prove everything. Then only we'll accept, not otherwise not. Ultimately, the proceedings will be delayed.
Lordship, the father's voters list is of 1997. That's the first time he has the voters, and he's 40 years of age.
Your lordship,
At page 27, Lordship. Before that, it is only the grandfather in 66 and 90.
You
70.
produce the complete voters list of that village Dolabari from the year 1965 up to the year 1997. And also the Aadhaar card in origin of Wahab Ali.
And the school certificate also education.
Because otherwise
Yeah.
your evidence is complete. If Mofizuddin is the father, Wahab Ali is the grandfather, Wahab Ali is the father, and Wahab Ali deposing that so-and-so is the daughter, it's a complete otherwise.
Before 97, his name ought to have been there 20 years.
your
Lordship.
lordship, his name appeared in a voter list of 1993. I have mentioned in this one.
So
That
if
has-
you produce all
that
the,
has been exhibited, but I couldn't produce, your lordship.
produce the complete voters list of all the years from year 1965 to 1970, as well as the Aadhaar card in origin of DW2 Wahab Ali.
Till then, I may be protected. Till then,
Lordship, nothing has happened till now, Lordship.
Next week.
2019,
next week,
and
your lordship,
she's still enjoying, Lordship. Police has not even found her out. That is the truth, Lordship.
I think 8 for admission.
after 2 weeks, your lordship, I'll take some time.
Fixed date at the
My God.
2017, to file a detailed affidavit showing a family history of it, starting from Mokrab Ali, son of Ishraq of 65.
Paragraph.
Jamaluddin, son of the petitioner number 2. How many petitioners are here?
2 petitioner,
Why 2?
brother and sister,
No, why 2 petitions?
because 2 proceeding, separate proceeding, but judgment is common, order is common.
Order may be common, but a
Separate proceeding.
order may be common, but writ petition has to be separate.
Common order therefore single.
If there are 2 writ petitions, both taken up, and there are common judgment passed, when you file writ appeal, you file 1 writ appeal or 2 writ appeals. Same principle.
In future, my lord, I will be careful.
Not future, present
That
also.
may be considered at this. He file otherwise 2 additional evidence are directed by. Page 6. My additional affidavit, my lord, page 64, family tree I have mentioned. my lord.
Hmm.
Paragraph 2. Page 51, my lord, grandfather's name appear in 66 voter list. Mokrab Ali.
What happened to Gyasuddin, right?
There should be name FP also.
Okay, Ms. Madam, what do you do?
Lordship, file
Then-
is missing again.
Whose file? Your file?
Yeah, my file is not there.
John, on the inconvenience you to be listed on 21.
Next week, Lordship, a copy may be supplied to us.
Next week,
Copy DD one.
data review.
3rd August. Item 9. August 27.
Petitioner to deposit the cost imposed by the court in issue and thereafter the matter be listed.
4 August.
Article 29. Complete. Mother will I.
Council is missing. Usually he's here, Lordship. Mr. Pandit,
SC Pandit.
yes. Next week, Lordship.
None appears for the petitioner in the matter called this in the next week, the event of further non-appearance, appropriate orders shall follow. And the petitioner to also inform the court as to whether the cost imposed earlier had been provided.
There was some cost imposed.
Item 10.
My pleasure, Lordship, my lord.
Yes.
My lord. The petitioner here is Salimuddin Ahmed and his father's name is Abdul my lord. My lord, there were two references against this petitioner, my lord. In one,
Mr. Das,
yes,
you take the easier option out. You prove your citizenship. You prove your citizenship.
Apna prove korbo.
Instead of going to all those technical aspects, why don't you prove your citizenship?
my lord. In the first, my lord, the opinion is given that he is not a prisoner. In the second one,
Demand that we will not. Tribunal decide to do it. Terminate. Res judicature to apply to local. To press को बोले ना लगे.
my lord, in the second reference, my lord, petitioner was declared to be a foreigner of 6671 stream, my lord. But, my lord, the reference was for opinion whether he was an illegal migrant of post 25th March 1971 stream, my lord. And in this Honorable High Court, it has been held, my lord, that if the reference is for opinion as to whether he was an illegal migrant of post 71 stream, the tribunal cannot give opinion that he is a foreigner of. So there is their lack of jurisdiction, my lord, and on that ground, the second opinion is to be quashed, my lord. That is my statement. And another thing, my lord,
There's been the task and I to point out.
Lordship, the second opinion in fact has.
No, no,
given-
we have already dealt with this problem.
Yes.
That judgment also. Reference to sorry was 71. And then we go to that. Without jurisdiction, we will get also. We get. We have already taken a different view from the judgment you are referring.
Yes, ma'am.
There is another judgment, please find out.
The next submission, my lord, there is no evidence at all.
Mr.
on
Das,
record, my lord.
why don't, instead of getting into all kind of complications, why don't you take the simplest of the method? That these are the two documents, it shows my citizenship. End of the matter will go in your favor,
My lord, in the-
because these are not civil suits. Most of the principles you are bringing in is of deciding a civil suit. Civil suit is governed by CPC.
Yes.
These proceedings are not absolutely governed by CPC. Here, basic purpose is section 9 of the Foreigners Act. Burden is on the proceeding to prove you are a citizen. You prove it. If you are a citizen, if you are not a citizen, then you take all the technical problems, issues. But technically, can a non-citizen be ever declared to be a citizen? Because of some earlier technical infirmities here and there? No.
Hello. As I bring your lordship, my lord, to present the opinion of the tribunal, my lord. In the tribunal, in the judgment, my lord, there is no evidence, oral or documentary, my lord, that points out to the thing that my
Mr.
petitioner.
Das, your argument is again contrary to section 9. Section 9, burden is on the proceeding to prove. Burden is not on the state to prove.
No, my lord,
So why don't you prove? If you're not interested, you continue, we'll hear you, we'll pass our order.
no, my lord,
But there is a likelihood of it being detriment to your client. You argue?
my lord, the opinion is not based on any evidence, my lord. Whatever I have evidence you are.
Mr. Das, this itself is an inconsistent submission. If the opinion is not based on any evidence, that means the proceedee could not discharge the burden to prove that he is a citizen. It goes against you, Mr. Das. This is not a civil suit where the plaintiff could not prove this thing. So you please come out of your concepts of civil suit and start thinking it to be a proceeding in the Foreigners Tribunal, and then make your submission. Res judicata, you will not succeed because the earlier judgment did not decide anything. We have gone through it. And that member was one of the most notorious members who had passed that earlier judgment. His records reveal everything. All that he writes is certified copy of this, statement of that, statement there. In my view, it is so and so. Who is concerned with a personal view of that member? He has to decide. Decision means based with reason. There's no reason. And when the matter was not decided, res judicata is not applicable. So that your first point goes. Your second line of argument that the opinion was rendered without any material. That means you failed to produce material.
Yes, my lord,
Burden is not on the state to prove you are a foreigner.
my lord, I have produced material and those.
Then you show us what material you have produced. Let us see. If you have produced good material, we'll send it back. If you have not produced, we'll dismiss.
My lord, I have produced
And we have already consumed almost 10 to 15 minutes. We are, from the very beginning, we are trying to ask you what material you have. So now please produce whatever you have.
Well, I have not enclosed the voter list here, my lord.
We are not enclosed. Can you enclose?
Because in the judgment, my lord, these things were clearly mentioned. And the law code record is also, my lord, available in your honors.
Okay, we dismissed the matter. No, we've given you enough time. Dismissed. We dismiss the repetition.
Dismiss করবো।
No, here, one thing, my lord, I want to submit. When the tribunal, my lord.
Mr. Das, we cannot give you so much of time. Others are waiting for their turn. For the last 15 minutes, I am trying to ask you only one question. Which material will show that a petitioner is not a foreigner? And till now, we had not given that reply, but have stated everything else.
My lord, he has got voter list of his father of 1965, my lord, and 70.
Please produce it.
Yes, my lord, I have got it. My lord. And also voter list of 1997, showing that.
Mr.
his
Das,
father and
considering
son-
your experience, your age and your standing, we have given you so much of indulgence,
My lord, I'm-
which are. So please don't take any further advantage of that.
I know, okay. Some people.
1966, who is the father?
Abdul Majid, my lord.
A. Majid is the father,
Yes.
son of Maskandar.
Yes, my lord.
Very well. Which material will show that A. Majid is the father?
Yes. And 1997 voter list, my lord. And that voter list shows that Abdul Majid and the petitioner Salimuddin are both recorded as voters in the same village, my lord.
Yes, Lordship.
66 Roarpar A. Majid,
Lower Parnar, Path of-
please. 70 Roarpar A. Majid, son of Maskandar. 1997 Abdul Majid, son of Maskandar. Salimuddin, son of A. Majid, Roarpar. Send it back and
90
he'll
in
produce the
between.
complete voter
Yes,
list of all
Lordship,
the years.
because 66, 70 and then
97.
97.
So he'll
Yes.
produce all the in between. But it is very clear, village is Roarpar, Abdul Majid is still there.
Villages.
Wife of Abdul
Myrunesa.
Myrun,
Myrun is the mother, Lordship.
Myrun becomes
Neharun.
Neharun,
Yes.
but Salimuddin is there.
And Myrun and Nehrun, if they are the same person or not, that is also.
May not be same
Not sure.
person, maybe different wives
My
also.
lord, may I submit one thing here, my lord?
And then he jumps direct to 97, 27
So
years.
let them produce the complete voters list of all the years.
And 97 voters list has lot of discrepancies, Lordship. The father's age ought to have been 63, 57. Mother's age is 44 years instead of 57. And there's no explanation as to no voters list from.
No,
70
he'll
to-
explain, we'll
Yes.
put these questions open to be considered by the
Yes,
judge.
Lordship.
Third, Mr. B.C. Das, then counsel for the petitioner also. Petitioner Salimuddin was referred to the foreigners tribunal हो जाए for Indian opinion as to whether he is a foreigner under the Foreigners Act, resulting in registration of case number FT/H/125/2012. Tribunal passed an opinion dated 31/5/2013 declaring the petitioner. Oh, it's আগর to. Declaring him to be a citizen. Thereafter, another proceeding was initiated against the petitioner in the Foreigners Tribunal number 7 Nagaon at Lanka, resulting in registration of FT/L/case number 663/2016. The tribunal rendered an opinion dated 21/9/2017, declaring the petitioner to be a foreigner. Being aggrieved, this writ petition is instituted. Mr. B.C. Das, and counsel for the petitioner, takes a stand that the same petitioner, having been declared to be an Indian citizen once by the Foreigners Tribunal in FTH/125 in case number 2012. By its opinion dated 31/3/2013, the subsequent proceeding would be unsustainable in law, inasmuch as it would be hit by the principles of res judicata. It is also argued that as per the judgment of the Supreme Court rendered in Abdul Quddus, the principles of res judicata is also applicable in a proceeding before the Foreigner Tribunal. The principles of res judicata requires that the earlier proceeding must be between the same parties, and secondly, it must be decided. In order to satisfy as to whether there was any decision in the earlier proceeding, we examined the opinion rendered by the tribunal dated 31/5/2013 in case number FTH/125/2012. A reading of the opinion makes it discernible that the tribunal had mentioned the various materials that had been relied upon by the petitioner, and thereafter states within inverted comma, I have gone through and examined all the documents produced and exhibited by the respondent very carefully. And in consideration of all these above, I give my opinion that the respondent Muhammad Salimuddin, son of Abdul Majid, is not a foreigner. A decision under the law is understood to be an adjudication based upon reasoning, based upon reasons that forthcome from the materials that may have been produced. But the aforeextracted conclusion of the tribunal does not make it discernible that any reason has been stated other than stating the materials and arriving at a conclusion and arriving at his opinion that the person is not a foreigner. In our view, the same is not a decision, but maybe a personal view of the member concerned. From such point of view, we are unable to accept the principles, the stand of res judicata being taken by the petitioner. In the circumstance, in order to discharge the burden under Section 9 of the Foreigners Act 1946, we require the petitioner to produce any relevant materials which he may desire to rely upon to substantiate, to discharge the burden that he is not a foreigner. In such discharge, the petitioner relies upon the voters list of 1966 of village Roarpar, police station Murajhar in the Nagaon district, which contains the name of A. Majid, son of Maskandar, at serial 401, and that of Mayarun Nessa, wife of A. Majid, at serial 402, where both are residing in the same house number 128. And it is claimed that A. Majid is the father of the petitioner. The voters list of 1970 of village Zoarpar relied upon also contains the same information. Petitioner further relies upon the voters list of 1997 of village Ruarpar, which contains the name of Abdul Majid, son of Baskandar at serial 659, and that of Neharun Nesa, wife of Majid A. Majid at serial 660, and that of Salimuddin, son of A. Majid at serial 663. It is claimed that as the name of Salimuddin appears along with Abdul Majid in the same voters list of 1997 of village Ruarpar, the petitioner had discharged the burden under Section 9 of the Foreigners Act 1946 that he is not a foreigner. MSc Verma Land Council for the Home Department has raised an objection that firstly, the voters lists are not complete, and secondly, the in-between voters list from the year 1966 to 1997 had not been produced by the petitioner. We are in agreement with such objection raised. Secondly, an objection is also raised that as per the voters list of 1966, the wife of A. Majid is Mayarun Nesa, whereas as per the voters list of 1997, the wife is shown to be Neharun Nesa. So a question would remain as to whether Mayarun Nesa and Neharun Nesa are one and the same person, or they are different persons, but both being the wives of A. Majid. In view of the above, matter remanded back to the tribunal to examine the voters list of the complete and continuous voters list of from 1966 to 1997 in respect of village Ruarpar, and a petitioner to produce all the complete voters list of all the intervening years for examination of the tribunal. The tribunal would also examine as to whether Mayarun Nesa of the 1966 voters list and Neharun Nesa of the 1997 voters list are one and the same person, or they're different person, and if different person, whether both are wives of A. Majid. The respondents in the Home Department to also make the verification and submit the report before the court, more specifically as to whether Salimuddin of the 1997 voters list and Salimuddin, the petitioner proceedee, are one and the same person. Upon being the needful, a reason order be passed. Take that. Photocopy thoi dibo. Photocopies of the aforesaid voters list produced before the court be retained on record, and a certified copy produced be returned back.
Item 11.
On 11/4/2023 and 17/7/2023, when the matter was called, none appeared, but it was noticed that the name of the learned counsel for the petitioner was not correctly depicted in the cause list, requiring the registry to list again. Today, when the matter is called, it is noticed that the learned counsel for the petitioner is clearly depicted to be Mr. S. Chaudhary. None appears for the petitioner. List again. In the event of further non-appearance, the appropriate order shall follow. It has to be understood that for the last 3 dates, as indicated above, none had appeared for the petitioner when the matter is called.
The number is there.
Item 12.
Item 10.
May I please, your Lordship?
Mhm.
Lordship, the landed council, Mr. Anwar Hussain is out of station for some family difficulties. Lordship.
That cannot be a reason,
We have some.
because we are
information
giving you time from 20 to 2023 to produce any what material you have.
from-
Either you
Lordship had
produce
asked-
or you
Lordship has asked us to also to inquire regarding the linkage certificate.
Hmm.
which they have produced.
SP to make an inquiry from
Yes.
the, then submit a report as to on what basis secretary. has issued this.
It was only for the purpose of MRC that is stated by the Governor Lordship.
Ask him to come. We are hearing the matter. Keep it with you. Give us on the next date.
Lordship, I'm not aware of the matter.
Mhm.
Completely not aware.
Mr. Council, the difficulty is whenever the matter is difficult, whenever something more difficult is required to be produced, on the first two dates, adjournment is taken. I want some more time to produce the material. When that time goes away, the learned counsel starts having inconvenience. A young lawyer is always sent before the court to take advantage of his innocent face. And this is a repeated phenomenon. Why should we accept it?
Lordship, matter will be adjourned for the day.
Why? And that too, in this process, 5 months have already gone by. Why should we give you more adjournment? Who is A. Hussein? Ask him to come.
Anwar Hussain is in Borpeta now.
Borpeta. Why did he go to Borpeta when the matter is listed in the High Court at Guwahati?
Lordship, yesterday,
So when he saw the cost list, matter is difficult, let me go to Borpeta
Lordship,
instead of coming to the court.
no, Lordship.
We impose a cost. When the matter was heard on 22/2023. No. Mr. A. Hussain, land counsel petitioner, prayed for an adjournment to produce any further material which may show that the petitioner Jarina Khatun is the daughter of Iman Ali, son of Basir, whose name appears in the voters list of 1965 of village Uttar Athiabari. A certificate issued by the Gaon Panchayat secretary was also relied upon. In the circumstance, the SP Borpeta was required to make an inquiry as to why the secretary of the Gaon Panchayat, namely Abdul Rahman, had issued the said certificate. The Superintendent of Border Police, upon making an inquiry, has produced a communication that the secretary had informed that the same was issued only for the purpose of NRC and not for any other purpose. And secondly, no material is available that the secretary, while issuing the certificate, satisfies the requirement of Section 50 of the Evidence Act. Today, when the matter is called, on 15/3/2023 and 22/3/2023, when the matter was called, the petitioner could not produce any further materials, although time was taken for the purpose on 22/2023. Today, when the matter is called, it is stated that Mr. A. Hussain, land counsel for the petitioner, last evening had left for Borpeta and therefore is having inconvenience in appearing in the matter. The explanation given is found to be unsatisfactory, but however, your name,
S.J. Samim.
matter is adjourned on the prayer of Mr.
S.J. Samim.
S.J.
Samim.
Samim.
Yes.
Land counsel will appear for the petitioner for the unsatisfactory reason to seek an adjournment. A cost of 1,000 be paid by the petitioner to be deposited before the this form fixed date at the.
When August.
Item 13,
May please, Lord.
Page 24. 24. Certificate issued by the government. And page 23, my school certificate. my lord.
Page 24 and page
24, my lord, and 23.
24 and
School-
23.
My lord, 23.
So what will happen with page 22 and 23 and 24?
And 24, my lord.
Has the petitioner discharged the burden by virtue of page 23 and 24?
No, not like
No.
that.
Yes.
The voter list in 1968, my lord, cell is there, my lord, where his father purchased a plot of land, my lord.
Where, which page?
In I was not provided at that time, my lord. It is in the records, my lord. It's cell.
So,
That I am having the photo state. Original.
that's a self deed is not on record.
It's in the LCR.
Yeah,
so-
there is there.
Think else here, who is stopping you? After some time.
No, side lot of me.
Look at the LCR, make your submission. We'll take up after some time, next time.
Item 32.
Item 8, no? Yes.
14, who appears? None appears.
Item 14.
None appears for the petitioner when the matter is called. The LCR is available. List again in the event of further non-appearance. The appropriate order shall follow.
Item 15.
Last of the the school certificate was supposed to be produced by the Mulad.
Where is Madam Deka?
Page 28 is the IPUN order.
Mhm.
Ultimately, ex parte order. Page 28,
Ex parte order.
ex parte order.
Then pay the cost and go back.
Ex parte order is which year? 2017 is the ex parte order, references of 2007.
So you calculate the cost, tell us.
My friend will,
And-
lordship knows the minimum. No documents.
And Mr. Mondal, take up with Madam Verma, what will be the appropriate cost?
But I leave it to your lordship.
No, don't leave it to us.
Bargaining lordship is that.
No, you settle.
Lordship 7,500. 7,500. It's 2017 matter, references of 2007.
Can it be 5,000 Mulad? Poor people Mulad.
Please don't tell us. You settle most yourself.
Madam.
Otherwise, we'll hear you on merit.
Mandel Hose, अपने मुझे से-
Third, Mr. Amy Mondal and Council. It is taken note that the plea of the order impugned being an ex parte order is taken for the first time when the matter is called today, and consequently the aforesaid order is passed. But on 12/6/2023, the petitioner argued on the basis of certain school certificate, and as a result, the admission register in origin of Vidyar Dabri ME Madrasa of Golpara district was required to be produced before the court. As the matter is remanded back, the said admission registered in origin be now produced before the tribunal, and tribunal shall examine the same and pass orders on the acceptability of the school certificate of the petitioner.
Cost of 7,500, Lordship.
Obliged, Your Lordship.
Item 16,
Lordship, a copy of this order may be given to me. We'll
Uh,
send it to.
Copy of the order to MSA very much.
Golpara nahi কিছু district কিন্তু
Huh?
15
Oh,
কিছু district কিন্তু
no to district.
The last
Why not?
কোটে বসে নাকি
No. Lordship, it Gwalpara, na?
it's Dhubri district মানে item 15
Check up the earlier order, it was written Gwalpara.
Maybe that certificate is from Gwalpara, maybe. I don't have a copy.
certificate from Coos Bihar. School certificate
Lordship,
from
that
Coos
is
Bihar.
the difficulty, if I remember, the education council
to some-
was. Because if nobody is forthcoming with the register, this case will be hanging there in the FT Lordship.
It's for him to produce it. How
Yes.
we produce it is- Gwalpara living, I don't
School certificate from Malad Coos Bihar and person from Malad Dhubri. He got married in Dhubri district.
know.
We are not concerned, we
So
were.
where is the school certificate? Page
Malad
number?
in the Malad
Mr. Mondol,
subsequent
Page 93.
Mr. Mondol, where is the school certificate?
yes, page
Page-
93 of the earlier petition Malad, WPC number 2101.
Page
18.
93 of the,
WPC Malad writ petition.
we are dealing
2101.
with WBC 2434. Where is
That-
the school
That
certificate?
is no Lordship, he is relying to the one which was disposed of.
Yes.
That is 2101.
Malad, two proceeding was started Malad.
Order to cancel korok, we'll hear you on merit.
Earlier was disposed of.
It will cancel it, we'll hear you on merit.
Well.
Yes, sir. Next, at the end of the list.
Today itself Malad.
item 16,
My lord, order dated 26/2023, my lord.
We don't need it. Section 50 is very clear.
Yes, ma'am. But in this.
Special
case-
means of knowledge.
Yes, my lord. In this case, my lord. My lord, father address as DW2, my lord.
The page number,
Page, my lord, 39, my lord.
Safiul Islam. Where is the name of Safiul Islam?
Shafiul Islam name is appear in the voter list of page 18, my lord.
He is 18.
1997 Lordship.
So how do you know he is a father, a citizen? How do you know Safiul is a
Yes, my
citizen?
lord. His father name is appear in the voter list of 1966,
Page number,
page 14, 1000,
114.
14 and 16. 66, 17.
66 Lordship, page 13, the English.
Padiran
translation.
Nessa, Latu Sheikh.
Nothing.
Okay, Latu Sheikh is the grandfather.
Again,
Village,
village, my lord,
Change
There
of
is-
village.
Nis Sarukwa.
Nis Sarokwa.
Charukwa,
And
Gwalpara.
Saiful 1997, village,
village, my lord.
Govindopur.
Yes, Govindapur, my lord.
Hmm.
Same district, my lord.
Hmm.
District is same, my lord.
If the
Shifting.
district is same, Mr. Motin,
Right.
next you will say the country is also same. And the further step will be the continent is same. Both are in Asia. Bangladesh is also in Asia, India is also in Asia.
After 97 sorted out Lordship,
Prove your case.
27 years.
The petitioner relies upon the voters list of 1966 of village Nis Sarokwa in the police station Lokhipur in the Gwalpara district, which contains a name of Natu Sheikh, son of Samsher, at serial 115. Further reliance is placed on the voters list of 1997 of village Govindapur, which contains a name of Saiful Haq, son of Natu Sheikh. It is claimed that Natu Sheikh is the grandfather and Saiful Haq is the father. But it appears that the voters list of 1966 is of village Nis Sarokwa, whereas the voters list of 1997 is of village Govindapur. The petitioner to produce any relevant material which may substantiate that the family of Natu Sheikh later on shifted from village Sarokwa to village Govindapur. This after a week.
Item 17.
It date the devotion. নহলে আৰু সমাপন লিষ্ট নহয় আৰু যায়
2 weeks, Lordship. 2 weeks is enough.
fixed date.
Fixed date, Lordship. Voters list.
Otherwise, you'll ensure it is not listed for the next 6 months.
11th August.
Mr. Pine, may provide information whether Arabhita village, Arabhita PS Lokhipur and Arabhita PS Lokhipur
Abdul Aziz.
are the same village, no? Acha, Arab village, Arabhita police station Lokhipur of the 1966 voters list and Arabhita police station Gwalpara of the 1993 voters list are the same village. Make an inquiry. The Home Department to provide the information as required by the order 21/3/2023, whether village 305 Arabhita under police station Lokhipur corresponding to the voters list of 1966 and village Arabhita noy Abrar Vita 131 Abrar Vita under police station Gwalpara corresponding to the voters list of 1993 are the same village.
Copy of this order. Lordship.
Copy of the order to MS Verma.
Item 18.
Discount.
24th August.
May please, your Lordship. Lordship, page number 24, Lordship. Voter list of 1966.
Yes.
This is Dhubri district, right? No, Gwalpara.
Lordship, serial number 257, Jodu Sheikh, grandfather of the petitioner.
Jodu is the grandfather.
Jodu Sheikh, grandfather.
Okay.
Khatun Nessa, grandmother.
Village is Kathuri.
Kathuri.
Grandmother. Now who is the father?
Lordship, page number 28, Lordship. 28.
28.
Voter list of 1979. Khadim
Joy
Ali,
Khadim Ali is the father,
father.
son of Adu Sheikh,
Lordship,
village Kathuri.
Lordship, it should be Jadu Sheikh, but his name appeared as Hadu Sheikh. Page 28.
And now which document will show Khadija is the daughter of Khadim?
Lordship, page 18, Lordship, that is the Kabin Nama.
Page number
18,
18.
18, Lordship. Lordship, after 1989, the petitioner's father shifted to village Govindapur.
The marriage register in origin maintained by Northeast India Amir Ate Shariat and Naduwatu Tamil. Post office Badarpur of Karimganj district be produced before the court. Who will produce it?
To the SP, we can get it. Lordship.
Uh,
To the SP, we can get it.
The marriage register be produced through the Subandra Police Border Karimganj. A copy of the order be made available to MS Verma.
Yes, Lordship.
21st August. Item 19.
Yeah, madam, that's just it will be. It will be. Why did the person went and got married in Karimganj when she is of Gwalpara? The Kabinnama you rely upon is of Karimganj district.
What after obtaining instruction, Lordship.
And the person, those Hadu Sheikh and all, they are of Gwalpara
Walpara
district.
district, Lordship.
Why the lady went and got married in Karimganj?
Or maybe the certificate is from their lordship. The marriage must have taken it. Where is
Certificate and registration will be placed where you get married. You can't get married in Guwahati and get registered in London.
Lordship. Lordship, after obtaining instruction.
and lordship, the marriage certificate only has for the purpose of this maybe.
And even the information in Kabinnama is of village,
Lordship,
resident of village Govindapur.
Lordship, after 89, the petitioner's father, he shifted, Lordship.
Then you have to prove your shifting also.
Lordship.
It is also claimed that in the year 89, the father of the petitioner shifted from village Kathuri to village Govindapur. Relevant materials which may substantiate the shifting be also produced.
Lordship, the Kazi also adduced evidence, but why it was registered in the district of Karimganj if nothing has been stated, Lordship?
See, after hearing some matters, it gives us the impression that it is actually what is projected. Going through some matter, it appears that it may not be what is actually being projected. So we have to be a little more careful. See, things like cousin, that again throws another doubt.
Lordship.
When there are so many family members, why one cousin has to come? Cousin is again a dangerous entity.
Lordship.
Item 19,
Family member is you operate in evidence. Next item 19. Very good. 19.
Lordship. Lordship, the office of Northeast, that is the head office, Lordship.
You produce
Lordship.
whatever it is.
Yes, Lordship.
So head office means that authority has jurisdiction all over the state to conduct marriage anywhere,
Lordship, as per information, that is the head office, Lordship.
whatever it is. So this is an entity which has jurisdiction to conduct marriage anywhere in the state. So from Karimganj, somebody will come and conduct a marriage in Gwalpara.
Lordship, after obtaining instruction, Lordship. Yes, Lordship.
None appears for the petitioner when the matter is called. List again. In the event of subsequent non-appearance, appropriate order shall follow.
item 20,
Marriage to localize both over there. State level, international level, Indian of a- Yes, pursuant to earlier order, U. Sharma and they produced a communication from the inspector, Food and Civil Supplies.
Lordship,
That's the
this
report
is
maintaining the fair price of manure. There is no record of issuing any ration
Ration
card
card,
in the
yes.
name of Lal Mohan Das.
Lordship had sought for these instructions.
Lordship,
And
We-
Lordship,
I think
petitioner.
that
has-
day Mr. Chakma appeared
Yes.
and
Yes, Lordship. Lordship,
you are relying on a ration card
No,
in the
no.
name of Lal Mohan.
I'm not relying upon a ration card. I'm relying upon a document which is at page 33. Assam Refugee Federation, when petitioner's
Just a
parents.
minute, then why did he require the ration card
Whether
information?
it was issued, Lordship has order, because this is a private organization
Just that.
who has issued this certificate, Lordship.
No, our order is whether records of ration cards that were issued around the period 1963 and later are still available.
because she made a
Ah.
submission that at that point of time, the ration card was in force.
No, no,
That
I
was,
did not, this is not ration card.
no,
This
no,
is,
not this, on the basis of this, when we were arguing, not a single voter list, Lordship, in the
Yes.
name of the father. My submission was, at the time of his refugee registration, he was 36 years old and he did not have a single voters list in his name. And then this point of ration card was bought by my
No, I did not
Lordship.
say about ration. Because this is the only document which he has. This is the
Page
Assam-
number
page number 33, Lordship.
33.
Yes, Lordship. Lal Mohan Das is the father of the petitioner.
And this is a refugee federation.
Yes, Lordship.
It's not a,
Yes.
it's some private entity.
Yes,
Lordship.
it's a private organization because at that relevant point of time.
Who is the petitioner?
Petitioner,
Lokhi.
Lokhi Das.
Lokhi is the daughter of Lal Mohan.
Yes, Lordship.
Now we want to show Lal Mohan is a citizen by relying on that page 33.
Yes, yes, Lordship.
What
This is
happened
a-
to this federation? Abandoned.
Yes, Lordship, because this federation has issued this sort of refugee card at that relevant point of
I
time.
know, coach.
Yes, Lordship.
Lordship, even the certificate's number has a overwriting in it. Do not know how authentic it is, Lordship.
No, we'll go to that a
Original
little
is there in the record.
later. Firstly, it is a document issued by a private entity.
Yes, Lordship.
Private entity at the relevant point of time may be discharging some public function. We don't know.
Yes, Lordship.
Whenever it is a certificate,
Yes, Lordship.
it is correspondingly understood that the records are available with the authority who had issued the certificate.
Yes, Lordship.
Even if we take a view that this certificate by the private entity federation is acceptable in law,
Yes, Lordship.
now to rely upon a certificate, correspondingly, the record must also exist.
Yes, Lordship.
If the federation does not exist anymore, the records also doesn't exist.
Yes, Lord.
A certificate, unless backed by existing records, is inadmissible.
Presumption of section 9,
Not presumption, it is inadmissible.
because based on this, Lordship, this.
No,
on
don't go on that section 9 and all.
9. Yes, Lordship.
When we issue a certified copy or the court master issues a certificate,
Yes, Lordship.
why does it have evidentiary value? Because
one thing has come into notice, Lordship, that even the father had a reference pending. Jagdish Chauhan's father also had a reference pending against him, Lordship, and that was never decided and never placed before this court also.
Hmm.
The petitioner's father also had a reference pending against him, Lordship.
Who is Faizul Haq?
No, Lordship is item
Ah, ah, ah,
21.
ah, ah.
Item to Lordship, that report
The-
is
In
there.
his place that somebody else came.
No, Lordship was of the
One
view that
Hazawari came, that Faizul had retired.
the written statement, the SI who had conducted the inquiry, his statement is there before. I have just placed it.
Hmm. That Faizul,
Yes, Lordship.
statement of Faizul.
Yes, Lordship. And the petitioner's father also had reference pending against them, Lordship. That was not decided because they had passed away. কিন্তু reference to আসলে ইহঁত against right? জানি वो ইয়াতে লিখা আছে ন এইটো পেজ 47 ত চোৱা
তেখেতৰ জন্ম কি হোৱা বুলি তেওঁ মোৰ ওচৰত Yes, Faizul Haq is reiterating.
Lordship may look into the records because the
yeah.
father's reference is also there.
এইটো আৰু তেখেতৰ জন্ম বাংলাদেশত হোৱা বুলি মোৰ ওচৰত স্বীকাৰ কৰিছিল. Yes, now also he reiterated after our
Yes.
inquiry. And you have said that you told the police that you came from Azambar, but here wrongly writes it as you came from Bangladesh. Now
And
our inquiry reveals that he reiterates that you said you came from Bangladesh.
And Lordship, the petitioner has never placed before this court that the father also had a reference pending against him. That is also revealed.
What
Lordship.
happened to that reference?
And that I want to look into the ICR which is before this court. No, even if he died, he had a reference pending against him, Lordship. Because the opinion.
Why don't you
also
disclose
states-
the complete information before the court? Hmm?
It is 34 inquiry report.
What 34 of the writ petition? What is there in page 34?
That is the report.
This is the regulation report.
Yeah, there are 11. For the serial number 11. Is residing seat like in 70%.
Ah.
Staying completely in the 1970.
Very well.
This 35.
Place of birth, village Dhwali, Lolitbari, Moimansingh, Bangladesh. That's what you say.
Lordship, one submission before he proceeds. Father's statement is here. And he has stated he is from Bangladesh, married a lady from Bangladesh, and they have 3 children. My friend may be allowed to read it, Lordship.
My lord, মোর নাম শ্রী বসন্ত চৌহান।
This is a part of the LCR.
Yes, sir.
Lordship.
Yes, madam.
And
Mo-
before the tribunal, he made that statement.
Yes, yes.
In his case or in the case of the petitioner?
It is his father's reference, which he is continuing, but the story before this court is completely wrong, Lordship. He suppressed all material facts. Coming from UP, Azamgarh is all wrong, Lordship, because the father's statement is in 2007. This is 52 years, 70.
Father said the Bangladesh,
88.
married in Bangladesh, then he came over.
Stated that he is his son, 2 daughters and 1 son. His name is also here.
Where's
Married, my lord.
No, I think, yes, Mr. Islam, what do you say? MSc Verma learned counsel for the Home Department by relying upon the LCR has pointed out to a document which is a statement by the father of the petitioner in a reference case which was instituted against the father. The statement of the father reveals that as per the statement, the father stated that he came from Bangladesh and he was married in Bangladesh and the present petitioner is his son. But in the present proceeding, the petitioner takes a stand that his family came from Azamgarh in Uttar Pradesh and which is at a variance from the statement of his father in a proceeding against him, that they have come from Bangladesh. Mr. Islam seeks for an examination to examine the aforesaid inconsistency and make his submission.
Lordship, and
This
this
also.
is recorded by the same SI who has placed his statement before the court today. And 88, Lordship, 24, 1988.
Hmm.
This statement was recorded.
The stand of the petitioner that they are from Azamgarh in Uttar Pradesh had earlier led to an inquiry to be conducted through the SP border upon the police who had made the verification. Inasmuch as the police had stated that the petitioner told him that they had come from Bangladesh, but in the present writ proceeding, the petitioner takes a stand that they are from Azamgarh in Uttar Pradesh. The policeman concerned, who is a retired personnel as of now, was inquired upon, and he has reiterated in his statement made in the inquiry that the petitioner had stated before him that he had come from Bangladesh. Petitioner to explain.
Petitioner's father.
No, petitioner came from Bangladesh, this one.
No, this is the father's.
তেওঁৰ জবানবন্দীৰ কৰিতে নহয় নহয় তেওঁৰ জন্ম বাংলাদেশত হোৱা বুলি মোৰ ওচৰত স্বীকাৰ কৰিছিল.
Yes.
This is regarding the petitioner. Keep this inquiry report in a proper custody. কি লিখিলো last to explain the aforesaid inconsistency and if appropriate explanation is not forthcoming as to why he had made a false statement before this court. Please come.
Next week, Lordship.
Next week, fixed it.
Item 22,
Subject to the- Copy থৈ দিব।
Madam Verma, suppose
Yes, Lordship.
a man is actually from Azamgarh,
Yes.
okay? Someone migrated to Bangladesh, that is Pakistan that time,
And came to India.
stayed there for some time. From there, he comes to India. Still, he will be a person from the specified territory
Yes, Lordship. And the father's statement is specific.
that he was born in
He was
Bangladesh.
born there, he was there, married a lady from there, and they have 3 siblings. 2 daughters, 1 son, and his name figures in the list in 88, Lordship. So he cannot retract now and saying that I came from UP or somewhere. After coming to
But
India,
you
they
say
must have
Islam,
gone.
how you are materially affected if you tell the truth? We'll hear you on the next day. Yes, Mr. Moti, your item is item 22.
22.
Hand over original certificate and original appointment order. He's a
Oh.
retired person.
Original appointment order.
Here is page 19.
Page 19. So you're relying on this one, so you're also producing the original. Kurban Ali, who is Kurban Ali? Kurban Ali petitioner, son of Akim Mullah of village Medjugorje.
Lordship will call for this record, Lordship.
School record.
Yes, Lordship.
And this one is father. No, what is this one?
Appointment order.
Of the petitioner or father?
Serial number 7.
Contractual worker, Lordship. Contractual worker, master role
Master
worker.
role. Well, his presence is proved from 84. That's these are only for whether you are presented in this place or not.
And whether his father is a citizen or not,
Hmm.
that is the first point of determination, Lordship.
Petitioner birth is 54.
What about Akim Mullah? Where is the
Total list of 96.
page number?
Page 15.
Malibari Pothar. And this one is Medjugorje Pothar. Medji and Mali same.
And under Boko my brother. The other man of come with me.
Medjugorje. You proved the shifting? Shifted from Malibari to Medjugorje.
Here is in this case, my petitioner's father, living petitioner in his maternal grandmother's house. With the 2 minute marriage. That is the
To prove it, the petitioner relies upon a school certificate dated 4/10/1980, which contains the information that Muhammad Kurban Ali is the son of Muhammad Akim Mullah of village Medjugorje. To show that Akim Mullah is a citizen, reliance is placed on the voters list of 1966 of village Malibari Pothar, which contains the name of Akim Mullah, son of Ashraf, at serial 450. It is claimed that Akim Mullah leaving behind his family, including the petitioner, in the custody of the grandparents at Medjugorje, had shifted to village Malibari.
case 4 para.
Just a minute. '71 or 15 বছর born in 56. 56 জন্ম হওয়ার পিছনে the petitioner to produce relevant material which may show that his father Akim Mullah shifted to village Malibari Pothar by leaving behind his family at village Mejirtari, resulting in the school certificate containing the information that the petitioner is the son of Akimullah of village Mejirtari. List. The only Akimullah shifted.
Yes.
He left his family, including the petitioner at Mejirtari.
Yes, yes. While the school going student.
Uh,
When the petitioner was 7, 8 years.
Definitely, he has to be 7, 8 years. He must have been born in 1956.
That are named
To have the name in Malirbari in 1966, he must have shifted before that. See what material you have.
higher.
এখন ready.
Item 23.
This is the last order dated 26/20.
Yes, in order.
Are they the same person?
Lordship, I do not have this instruction, maybe.
Adjourn on the prayer of the Home Department to enable the Superintendent Police Board to file the affidavit as required by the order of 26/2023. 2 weeks.
Item 24.
FT file, they will keep your FT to file everything.
Petitioner is intelligent for 80 years old.
Hetrio Mohan Biswas, who is the father?
Father citizenship refugee certificate annexed on page number 23.
Three.
Jatindos Chandra Biswas. And 65 totally.
Let us see the origin of the
The
refugee certificate.
Origin is not.
40 বছর পুরোনো ডকুমেন্ট এখন গোটেইখন খোলা হৈ যায় কাগজ হালধীয়া হৈ যাব আকৰ্ষণ যে মতি নিয়ে দিছিলে
Order dated 8/20, 20 নাকি 20 আমি গাঙ্গো উদাহরণ লাস্ট অর্ডার তো কি আসলে একটু লই লব
22 no?
না 22
Last order.
your original is in the LCR.
Registration to original nothing I believe into voter list 1965.
LCR আছে LCR to silent.
Original is not in.
He says,
1965
Lordship, the
voter list is
LCR is there, can we look into it, Lordship?
1965 voter list is there.
But if the refugee certificate is there, then is open for registration, Lordship. If, whether this existed or not.
Police.
No, ये क्या है इसमें? 58,000. 58,000,
নির্বাচক পঞ্জ বিভাগ কার্যালয়
3 বছর।
মানে ইলেকশন কমিশনার 77 97 দিনাঙ্ক 7/1/77
Yes.
It's a document of 1951. Just now, we examined a document of 1980s. The color of the document has changed, the texture of the paper has changed. So imagine the state of a document of 1951, if 1980 had become like that. When you make a photocopy of that document, everything will be black. That's why we are having some doubts. From where did you make this photocopy?
This one original.
Then why did you annex this other thing then? Is it the same copy?
This is registration certificate, but this one,
No.
another document.
This
We
is
are
a
on page
family.
23. Is it the document at page 23 or different document?
This is some Jatindra Chandra.
I'm not on the
Biswas.
name. Is it the same document or different document?
22 page.
Because size of the document, it appears it is a different document.
Yes.
It is different lordship.
No, this is certificate of registration.
Maybe
Different-
anything.
Different.
We are on page 23. So don't introduce a different document now.
Take a sound, any sound.
If page 23 is a document of 1951, you cannot make this kind of a photocopy. So therefore, we would like to examine the origin of the document.
As for
Lordship,
My information, they are not available.
If the document is not available, from where did you make a photocopy to annex it in the writ petition?
Naked, I.
lordship, this has the address of Bangladesh and this has the address of Assam. This is,
What is that? Let us see.
And this is refugee certificate.
এখন registration certificate, এখন বোধহয় এখন মানে registration হয়ে গেল।
This one 1956.
it's written the lordship, district Singh.
No, এখন this is a registration as a citizen of India. This one.
Yes,
First one is page 23 is refugee registration certificate.
so if he has a registration lordship,
First, he will be registered as a refugee.
refugee,
This is page 23.
yes,
After saying for some time, you may be registered as a citizen. This is this one.
ইয়াতে আছে কিবা side এ। Is this the first time you're coming before this court?
Yes.
আগে তো এরকম হয় না এখন।
এখন no. You had the origin of this one?
To obtain step.
The petitioner to produce the original certificate of the refugee registration certificate as page 23, as well as the certificate of registration as citizen dated 29/10/56, the photocopy of which has been produced before the court. List again.
Lordship, another thing, whether these two documents were exhibited before the tribunal or not.
No, if the documents are accepted, we'll send it back.
Yes. So tribunal আগে দিছিল।
But first you produce the, satisfy whether they are existing documents or not.
Only 65 voter list is executed. And 1989 voter list of mine.
Then why are you relying on the certificates then? If you rely on,
Whether he
All
wants
these
to bring it
documents
as part of a new
Right.
annexure, that's what I wanted to know.
No, voters list is already exhibited.
16.
So, the voters list exhibited. Which page?
Text page. Page number.
Page 24, 65.
24. The name of my father, Jitendra Vishwas, and my mother, Vasanti Devi.
Village Hape Khaiti Gaon.
Khape.
Hape Khaiti Gaon is in Udalguri, present Udalguri district.
Yes.
But your refugee registration certificate, this is of Dhubri. This is of Dhubri district.
Yes. Hereafter shifted.
So which document will show you are the son of Jatindra Vishwas, daughter of Jatindra Vishwas?
One school certificate was there, but it's not
Page number?
activated. NRC to go in, NRC to go.
No, page number, school certificate.
Page number 37. PAN card. Page number
PAN card is, it's of no use. That is only a declared information, not a verified information. Economics Hape Khaiti.
My name is record.
Now, how do you know that Jatindra Biswas of Hape Khaiti and Jatindra Biswas of Tongla town, they are the same person? Because the school certificate, son of Jatindra Mohan Sarkar of Tongla, and voters list of 65, Jatindra Biswas of village Hape Khaiti.
Petition or statement of record. Page number 20.
One is Jatindra Biswas and other is Jatindra Mohan Sarkar.
Both different, Lordship. The school certificate says he joined, his date of birth is 1949. Whereas the certificate issued to the father is in 1950. All contradictory documents, Lordship. He studied in the school only for 1 year.
You produce the certificates, let us examine from the voters list. Petitioner relies upon the voters list of 1965 of village Hape Khaiti Gaon in the Udalguri district, which contains a Nino Jatindra Biswas, son of Nilakantha at serial 233. Also relies upon a school certificate dated 9/4/2014, which contains the information that Khetra Mohan Sarkar is the son of Jatindra Mohan Sarkar of village Tongla. To show that Jatindra Mohan Sarkar of village Tongla is a citizen, reliance is placed on the aforesaid voters list of 1965 of village Hape Khaiti. Apart from the difference in the village, that is the voters list is of village Hape Khaiti, whereas the school certificate is of Tongla. There is also a difference in the name in as much as the voters list is of village Jitendra Biswas, whereas the school certificate is of Jatindra Mohan Sarkar. Petitioner to explain the aforesaid inconsistency. Agor khini add kori, probably could be you.
After 3 weeks, because this person 83 years old, now he suffering. He may not be.
He may not be.
May not be come to Guwahati.
So after 3 weeks, he'll become younger. So he will be able to come. In 1 week, he cannot come. We'll give you more time if necessary.
Item 25.
Page is a full note. Lordship, here the petition.
Hmm.
Here the petitioner is Hafiza Begum Lordship.
Petitioner is,
Hafiza Begum.
Huh.
Hafiza Begum, her father's name is Hafizuddin Lordship. That
Uh,
Lordship will find on page 21.
21. Salmara Milan Emi School. Hafiza Begum, son of Habizuddin.
Daughter. Hafiza Begum.
Doesn't matter these
Yes.
small things. More important is who is the father.
Yes.
Village is Salmara.
Yes, Lordship.
Which document will show Habizuddin is a citizen?
Lordship, page 27, Lordship, his father name reflected in the 1997 voter list, Lordship.
Habizuddin Salmara. Yes, sir. Village is same. Police station Tamulpur. And Gao Halmara. Thana Tamulpur. Same place.
Why was it not accepted? I just want to see the Lordship.
That is para 12 in page. Is it? No.
Doubt on the school certificate, Lordship.
Yes, young man near the gate, the young man near the door holding that file.
Yes, Lordship.
You are a lawyer or somebody else? You are a lawyer? Some intern? Okay. What file you are holding? What kind of file you are holding in your hand?
My lord, he is me lordship has applied for my lord enrollment lordship. Just assisting.
Sorry?
See the proceeding. He has just come to see the proceeding lordship.
Hey, he is welcome to see the proceeding. You can take a seat, but you are not supposed to be handling the.
My documents is so.
You are not supposed to. Intern is to learn.
He is assisting me lordship.
No, he cannot assist you.
My lord, problem.
Unless he is a lawyer, he cannot assist you.
My lord,
Intern can only learn from you.
yes.
So he's not supposed to be holding court files.
Yeah.
Yeah, please be seated. No, don't send him out. Let him give you a seat if he is an intern. Mhm. Be comfortable, sit anywhere. Some vacant seats are there this side. You can come and sit here. What did you
Lordship.
send it back? Original school record admission
It was produced, Lordship, and there.
Yeah, produced.
It was not signed by any authority. We can have this.
Original
registered-
school register not signed.
Yes, paragraph 12, Lordship. will
Ah.
come to
Yeah.
page 81.
Where is Madam Dekakon?
Lordship,
Dekha
in
and
last in
Puan.
order, we will get the.
The-
register.
District Elementary Education Officer Baksa to produce the admission register in original of Salmara Milan ME School,
And the counter folio also.
as well as the counter folio of the certificate issued, which is available at page 29. Admission register.
And the headmaster.
Just a minute.
Mr. Examiner. He has been examined.
No, he's examined, but he. has
Date
failed.
of birth according to admission register is 1/1/1983.
Yes. School
Left the
left.
school in 1989.
Yes.
When did a person was admitted to this school?
That is not the lordship, and 30 years after she left school, this register had been produced, which the tribunal had grave doubt on it, lordship.
The admission register pertaining to the period between 1983-1989.
And the headmaster who deposed before the tribunal said that he had never seen this girl, nor known that she is Hafisa Begum, daughter of so and so.
Lordship, headmaster has joined on.
Just a minute. When somebody else is arguing, please don't interrupt.
Sorry.
Lordship, we can call for the original records and verify it here, because what was produced before the tribunal did not have a signature, nothing. It was just a blank certificate.
No, the admission register.
Yes.
A copy of the order be made available to MSB Decca Council for the Education Department.
Admission register, and even this one, the admission register will do, lordship.
Hmm.
B Decca,
Hmm.
MSB Decca.
That is in its
Learning
own
Council for
report.
Education Department.
Lordship, page 67, Lordship.
Next item, we'll hear you on the next thing. Let us
Only
have this
thing is, only
information.
reply that Lordship, headmaster has joined on to 2020.
Mr. Council will hear you on the next date.
Yes.
Let the admission register come first.
Highly obliged.
Next one.
Item 28,
Twenty-eight. Itu কোনটো ARD? হুম। মানে উপভোগ ARD, বলে ARD। None appears for a petitioner. Just check up whether it is the same Ali who is suffering from the kidney ailment.
Yes, lordship, his wife's name is also there.
No, lawyer,
Okay.
Ali.
Yes, yes.
ठीक है, itu
They filed together, the husband, wife,
Acha,
lordship.
same Ali.
Yes, same.
Adjourned to be lifted after 8 weeks.
item 29,
That way, Lordship.
My lord, directed to submit the voter list lordship
Lordship, we
and
have
the
the
report of
report.
guests.
Yes, we have the report, Mr. Bang was supposed to come, but since he's not there, I'm just handing it over, lordship.
Why did he ultimately write? In view of the report, it used to be mentioned that Qasim Ali of the 71 is the same person that is the writ petitioner.
And he shouldn't have.
Nothing, no reason is, I read the whole report. Nothing is there. He only says man went there, this, that.
Yes. We'll call for a,
The superintendent of police perused the report of the superintendent of police border Morigaon dated 10/7/2023. Although in the penultimate paragraph, it was concluded that the Qasim Ali of the voters list of 1971 and the writ petitioner Qasim Ali are one and the same person. But no reason is forthcoming in the inquiry as to why the superintendent of police thinks it to be so. The specific reason be provided as to what material the superintendent of police has, that Kasem Ali of the 71 voters list and Kasem Ali, the writ petitioner, are one and the same person. Inquiry
May I have-
report is returned back to be resubmitted.
May I have the copy of the people's lordship?
No lordship.
Or like,
Item 20,
Because the report says everything regarding Kasem Ali of the 71 voters list. It is very right. And we have no difficulty with Kasem Ali of 71 voters list. Fact is whether this man and that man is same or not. That aspect was not dealt with. Yes, next item, 30.
May I please allow?
Togori Bala Mondol, who is the father?
In here, the father's name of the petitioner appeared from
Lordship,
19
copy of this last order may be
A
supplied.
copy of the order. Mr. Verma.
1966 1 to 2017 year lordship. The father's name appeared in the voter list of 1966 to 2017 year lordship. But in the voter list of 1989, the mother's name of the petitioner is written as Arutibala Sarkar year lordship. But in the voter list of 1966, the mother's name of the petitioner is written as Anjumani Sarkar year lordship.
So
But in-
Anjumani and Arati.
Yes,
Arati becomes in 1989.
yes,
Otherwise, it is consistent.
yes. But in the.
What about the later voters list? After 1989, it is Anju or Arati?
Yes. Anjumala.
It is again Manju.
Yes.
Only in one given year, it became Arati.
Since 1989, your lordship, her name appeared as Anjurani. Anju. Lordship. There's 40 on your lordship, have a look, your lordship. This is the voter list of 1989.
Page 41.
Yes, 42 year lordship.
Agrabari,
Yes.
89.
But in all the voter list.
Arati Bala.
Yes.
So she is Arati Bala.
Arati Bala.
And apart from this one, everywhere she is on. No, she is Arati Bala.
Since after
97
89, your lordship, her name appeared as Arati Bala.
Dinesh
Sarkar,
Chandra Sarkar. Who is the Dinesh Chandra
Dinesh
Sarkar?
Chandra Sarkar is the father of the petition.
Father.
But the village name, your lordship, in all the voter list is same, your lordship. From 66 to 2017, your lordship. But from 89 onwards, your lordship, her mother's name is written as Arati Bala Sarkar, your lordship. But in 66,
Is consistently Khagrabari.
yes,
Yes. Is there any specific reason why Anju became Arati?
in the pleading, your lordship, it has press 19, your lordship, written statement, your lordship. It has been written that the Arati Bala Sarkar is the nickname of the mother of the petitioner, your lordship. In page 19, your lordship.
The mother. Togori Bala to react. माखन नाम तो गोंडगोल भेगा में Which document will show that Togori Bala is the daughter of Dinesh?
Page 57, your lord.
This is the panchayat certificate.
This is the
lordship.
panchayat certificate. your
This
lord.
is discarded. This
Panchayat
cannot-
certificate is almost of no value. Any other material?
But the father, your lordship, was examined in this case, your lordship.
Which page?
I think it is in LCR, your lordship.
Point out.
And the pros part, your lordship, I have annexed, your lordship, that is at page number 61, your lordship.
61. Uthun. Oh.
May I read the pros on, your lordship?
Togori Bala is my daughter, Dinesh Sarkar, 28. 81 years. Agrawari. Yes, this is good enough. Because Dinesh Chandra is consistent all along. Only thing the wife from Anjubala becomes Aratibala.
Whether they are one and the same person, Lordship, Anju Bala, it doesn't matter much.
But otherwise, do you mean to say that two Dinesh Sarkars are also two different persons?
I was just thinking on that,
Ah,
Lordship.
Khograwala is, may not be a very big village.
Yes,
Just check up whether there is one more Dinesh Sarkar there.
we'll cause an inquiry on that. Because his wife's name changes, Lordship.
Page 42 again, he is Dinesh Chandra Adhikari.
But the
But
father's name, your lordship, is same, your lordship.
he
Loknath
becomes
Sarkar,
suddenly Adhikari. But grandfather's name is Loknath Sarkar again.
Yes. And the village is also same Khograwari, your lordship.
The village Lordship, that is a common thing. Same name people can be there in the village. Lordship will give us a opportunity to cause an inquiry.
You want to cause?
Yes. whether they
The
are one and
SP
the same
border
person.
Dhuburi, Gwalpara to cause an inquiry.
Walpara, your-
Whether Dinesh Sarkar, son of Loknath Sarkar,
Whether he's alive.
No.
evidence is of 2020, must be alive, 81
But
years.
in November 2020, he died, your lordship. November 2022, your lordship.
Whether Dinesh Sarkar, son of Loknath Sarkar, and Dinesh Adhikari, son of Loknath Sarkar, of the voters list of village Khograwari, and Anjubala Sarkar and Aratibala Sarkar of the voters list of Khograwari of different years are one and the same person. Copy of the order.
And even Aruti Bala,
Ah,
yes.
May please, your lordship. My lord, father's name is in the voter list of 1966. Lordship
Page
will
number?
find Page 35. Vernacular. Ibrahim Mandal is the father, Bahatun Bibi is the mother.
What গাঁও সালমারা দক্ষিণ সালমারা
Yes, my lord, no, my lord. It is
দক্ষিণ সালমারা গাঁও
Yes, Dakshin Salwar.
আচ্ছা
Village is
Village is
Borkolia,
Borkolia,
Sherso.
দক্ষিণ এটো মহকুমা
Yes, my lord. Subdivision
বরফলিয়া
Sherso.
Serso. Now, who is the petitioner? Johar Ali.
Johar Ali, my
Which
lord.
material?
70 voter list also contains
Page number?
parents' name.
No, that is okay. Now, which material?
Page 37, my lord. And
37.
37. Elder brother Hassan Ali is also with parents in the same village.
Any in between voters list? Page 43.
My lord.
Then 42.
43, my lord,
42 is of 19.
my lord, it is of 1994.
94. Then
Johar Ali.
1985.
85 voter list,
Borfolia Serso.
Serso.
85 serial number
my lord, serial number 253.
253.
53, Johinuddin. My lord, his name is here wrongly recorded as Johinuddin instead of Joharuddin, my lord.
Johruddin.
Brother's name is correctly written Hassan Ali. Brother is with father, my lord. In the subsequent voter list, my lord, in 94, his name is correctly recorded.
Yes, Mr. Sharma. We don't need to. Hmm? Sorry?
Present petitioner is of Korea Pahar.
Acha, not Borfolia. They'll, you file a report Tribunal verify whether same person or
My
not.
lord, yes, my lord.
Heard Mr. Riya Shikdal and counsel for the petitioner also heard the
Oriya
Ji Sharma.
Jigi Guba.
The petitioner Johar Ali had been referred to the foreigners tribunal number
We put order at page 62, my lord.
62 had been
Number 2, Robaipuri. Bongaigaon number 2, Robaipuri.
referred to the foreigners tribunal number 2 Bongaigaon at Rohaipuri for any opinion as to whether he is a foreigner under the Foreigners Act 1946 being agreed, not being agreed, resulting in registration of case number BNG and FT, case number 301007, page 62. Tribunal rendered an opinion dated 1/7/2020 declaring a petitioner to be a foreigner being aggrieved. The strict petition is instituted in the writ proceeding. The petitioner relies upon the voters list of 1966
Yes,
of
30.
village Borkolia Serso, police station South Salmara in the present South Salman Mankacha district, which contains the name of Ibrahim Mandal, son of Salim at serial 32. Riskly, and that of Bahaton Bibi, wife of Ibrahim at serial 33, and it is claimed that Ibrahim Mandal is their father, and Bahaton Bibi is the mother of the petitioner. The voters list of 1970 also contains the information, the same information, and that Hassan Ali and the said information, and also the further information that Hassan Ali, son of Hassan Ali Mandal, son of Ibrahim, and also that of Hassan Ali Mandal, son of Ibrahim. The voters list of 1989 contains the name of village Borkolia Serso, contains the name of Hassan Ali, son of Ibrahim at serial 251, and that of Zohinuddin, son of Ibrahim at 253. It is claimed that Zohar Ali had been wrongly written as Zohinuddin, but it is one and the same person. But the subsequent voters list of
94.
1990, 1994
This particular.
contains the information, contains the name of Johar Ali, son of Ibrahim Mandal at serial 531. Similar. Contains something. Because otherwise I never have this problem. Only when I sit here, maybe something, some mites or something is there.
My lord, this has happened when our organs of this part.
No,
become
no,
alert.
I don't have the problem elsewhere. Only when I sit here and dictate the order, it comes. Maybe these papers are having something. Because otherwise, with one sip of water, how can it go away? That means it must have been washed inside. কি করবো? 531. The voter list of 2013 of the same Borkolia Serso village contained the name of Zohar Ali, son of Ibrahim Ali at 187. As the name of Zohar Ali, son of Ibrahim Ali, appears in the subsequent voters list, and the name of Zohar Ali, Ibrahim Ali, son of son of Salim, appeared in the voters list of 1966, 70, etc. It is claimed that the petitioner had discharged the burden under Section 9 of the Foreigners Act 1946. In view of the above, remand back to the tribunal to examine the voters list of 1960 from 1966 up to 2013 of village Borkolia or so. The petitioner to produce the continuous and complete voters list of the said village for examination with tribunal. The respondents in the Home Department may make their inquiry as to whether Johar Ali, son of Ibrahim of the voters list of 2013 and 1994, and the writ petition of Johar Ali are one and the same person and submit a report with evidence upon doing the needful.
Development.
32,
In Kasana Tage, the fight with it about the heap of it. It is understand something comes. Yes, sir.
May-
Very good one, Marini. I would digitalize no anything. It's creates a problem. I don't know how it is. Digital reach some hold that here. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, please, your Lordship. Lordship, in this case, father's name is Suresh Chandra Dev,
Hmm.
which was
Page number.
page number 14, legacy data. His name was appeared
Page number 14.
14. Type copy this is.
Legacy data. What is legacy data?
Legacy data, it was prepared in 1951.
That
NRC
is
document.
not admissible in evidence.
My lord.
That goes. Any
That-
other
Yes.
material?
1975 voter
Page
list.
number
It is page 16.
16. 75.
Yes.
But 75 will not make the person a
Yes.
citizen.
Yes.
Do you have
that-
any
that is the-
prior document, earlier document?
Prior document, I think, my lord, in this case, only 51 is there,
That NRC,
NRC.
no voters list of 1966, 61, 70.
Yes, before 1975, there is no voter list. 75 is there. But
Yes,
in this
Mr.
case,
Sharma, what to do?
I want to refer one judgment of
No, judgment cannot take,
Okay.
replace a fact.
brother of the petitioner. Same proceeding was initiated against his brother.
Why do you want to trouble your brother?
Yes.
We'll issue notice against the brother also,
Well,
because I am not
yes.
from my
I got the point.
previous experience,
Yes,
invariably, these orders do not contain a decision.
my lord.
So it's unlikely that the order of your brother also contains a decision. Moment you rely, we are bound to issue notice to the brother.
Yes. So otherwise, my lord,
What do you?
I am lacking in voter list of before 1971.
Get it. So-
Yes,
See, if the name appeared in NRC in 1951,
my lord.
definitely after 1951, the name
Yes.
of the father must be appearing somewhere.
But
There may be ration card, there may be those
but
registration certificates, there may be
yes. But in the concern of
some
the
sale deed.
documents submitted before the tribunal, no. Any
No,
document.
no, you
that
produce any
is-
document before this
Yes,
court.
madam.
We'll allow you.
I may begin, given.
You don't have to confine to what is produced before
Yes,
tribunal. Bring it here. The petitioner may produce any relevant material which may show that Surendra Chandra Dev, son of Chanda, whose name also appears in the voters list of
1975,
1975 of village Monojuli,
yes,
also existed in the state of Assam. May produce any prior voters. No, sentence to person, complete one. Nay, any relevant voters list prior to 1970, which may contain the name of Surendra Chandra Dev, son of Chanda, comma, whose name otherwise appears in the voters list of 1975 of village Monodoli. Metric certificate is birth certificate 1980s মনে হয় আরম্ভ হয়েছে birth certificate concept তারা কোথায় আসলে His lordship is asking as your petitioner was born in 1969,
Nine,
do you have any material
yes.
regarding his school admission, etc.,
Yes,
of this petitioner?
yes,
Do you have anything?
no, my lord. I
He
have-
did not go to school.
Most probably gone to the school, but
See,
there is
in
primary
India,
school. Yes.
almost everybody initially goes to a school.
Yes.
Later on, whatever may have happened.
Yes.
Find out if this man had gone to any school.
Ah.
That school admission register may help you.
Yes, I will just. I will.
This one.
Item 34. 33, I think.
34, yes, sir.
Petitioner here is Lordship.
34.
Neela Khatun Lordship.
Sorry,
Petitioner Lordship.
Ah.
Neela Khatun Lordship.
who is the father?
Father
Which
Lordship-
page? Which material show Nila Khatun, daughter of that person?
Father's name is Miraj Ali Lordship. Miraj Ali. Father. Lordship. And it is here Lordship is 34 Lordship.
Page 34.
The NRC Lordship. 1951.
Sorry,
NRC.
NRC. NRC is not admissible.
Then by the 19 voter list of 1960 Lordship.
Page number
Page Lordship 36 Lordship.
36.
This was wrongly shows Lordship. Mirazul Haq Lordship.
Mirazul Haq, he is the father,
Lordship.
1960. Mirazul Haq father. Which village?
Beparipara.
Gaon Beparipara. So petitioner is Neela Khatun. Which material show Neela Khatun, daughter of Mirazul Haq of Beparipara?
His father name is actual name is Miraj Ali Lordship.
Mirazul Haq. No, he is not Mirazul Haq. What is the name of the father?
Father name is Miraj Ali Lordship.
Miraz Ali. Which document will show Miraz Ali is a citizen?
Page Lordship. 40 Lordship. 40. The list
40.
of 1977 Lordship. 40 Lordship.
40. What is 40?
It's the voter list of 1977 Lordship.
77 will not make him a citizen. It has to be before 71.
Lordship then. Page 38 Lordship. Voter list of 1970 Lordship. There, it is also
Into
Lordship.
address of-
Mirazul Haq Lordship.
Father's name Otimulila. It is Otimulila. Otimulila is an unusual name. If you find out Otimulila, possibility is very less. Get your attention. Page number 38. Mankasar ek number व्यापारी चाला Mankasar ek number व्यापारी चाला What's the name of the father of the father?
Atimullah.
Atimullah,
Atimullah.
or it is Otimullah?
Atimullah.
Atimullah. Full consistent, 77, 60. That's all. Yes. Mr. Sharma. Only inconsistency is Mirazul Haq and Miraz Ali. Father's name, somewhere it is written as Otimullah and somewhere written as Otimullah.
But link document was not placed, Lordship.
Lordship.
Neela Khatun, Lordship. She
No,
has
we'll come to.
established her-
First, let us settle on the
Oh,
father.
Yes, Lordship.
Father is okay.
Yes.
Now, which material will show?
Page Lordship. 44 Lordship.
Page number 44.
On land document. Lordship. Sita of Sarvet village lordship.
What is this document?
Village is different. Mankathar town.
Hmm.
Jamabundi, Sita person.
No, even গাঁওর নাম মানকাছার ব্র্যাকেট ব্যাপারী পাড়া।
It is same area lordship.
Now it is written Gao Mankachar town.
Yeah.
1960s Mankachar, was it a town? May have been described.
Don't know what's.
কোনে জানে? Anybody from Mankachar? M. Islam, M. Khan, they are people from Mankachar. Are they available? এখন জায়গা হবো পারে। Mankachar 1960s or some declare হবো পারে। Mankachar ব্যাপারই পাড়া, এটা Mankachar town হয়ে গেল। 70 also Mankachar number 1 ব্যাপারী পাড়া। 77 Mankachar number 1 ব্যাপারী পাড়া। When there is a possibility, একদম বেলেগ জায়গা নহবও পাৰে। Mr. There is a possibility that it may be the same place.
Maybe lordship.
In 66, it was called Mankachar bracket Beparipara. In 1966, Mankachar may not have been a declared town. Later on, it became declared. So now it is called Mankachar town. Have you gone to Mankachar?
No, lordship.
You have gone, Madam Betala, gone to Mankachar? You did not? Both are same. No, it's just a long strip of land from north to south. North part is South Salmara and south part is Mankachar. From which side you entered Mankachar, South Salmara? From Tura. From Gurubandha, which road did you take? One to the right or one to the left?
I don't remember exactly.
So if you take the one to the left to reach South Salmara, you have to go through Mankachar. If you take the one to the right, you directly enter South Salmara. Have you got a Mr. Khan or Mr. Islam? Huh? Mullah Khan. Now, there is a possibility that Mankachar may not have been a declared town in 1966. So I just want the information when it was declared to be a town. What the tricky did you? Let us send it back. Let them verify. I heard your name, please.
M. Mondal.
M.
Mondal.
M. Mondal and counsel for the petitioner. Neela Khatun had been referred. In the Jamabandi, where is the order of the circle officer?
This is not Jamabundi lordship, Sita.
Chita, I know, whatever it is. What is the difference?
Lordship.
What is the difference?
In Jamabundi order of.
No, what is the difference between a Chita and a Jamabandi?
In Sita lordship.
No, what is the difference between the two?
Lordship. In Sita copy lordship. Old Doug number and against the old Doug number and Patta number, new Doug number and Patta number
No, otherwise, why one document is called Chita, another document is called Jamabandi? Is it a one and the same or different?
Different lordship.
Different document.
Yes,
What is the difference?
different.
It's basically the same document containing almost the same information. Chita is a field record.
Yes,
The entries are made in the field itself.
yes,
Jamabandi is a office-based record.
yes.
So otherwise, purpose, everything is almost the same. But I wanted to have a look at the order of the circle officer, the date.
2020.
Had been referred to the Foreigners Tribunal. Which page, judgment?
61. Yes.
61. Resulting in FT case number 86/2018. Tribunal rendered an opinion dated 39/2021 declaring the petitioner to be a foreigner being aggrieved as writ petition is instituted in the writ proceeding. Reliance is placed on the voters list of 1960 of village Mankachar, Beparipara. Mankachar Beparipara number 5, which contains a name of Mirazul Haq, son of Otimullo. Spelling Atimu Bukardi Atimullah. Son of Atimullah, that serial 1760. Similar information is contained in the voters list of 1970 of the same village. 1970 as well as 1977 of the same village. By referring to a Chita in respect of a plot of land at village Mankachar town, the petitioner, by referring to the contents thereof, that land had been mutated in favor of Nila Khatun, daughter of Miraz Ali, in place of Miraz Ali. A claim is made that the burden under Section 9 of the Foreigners Act 1946 had been discharged by the petitioner. Full stop. Inasmuch as the Chita shows that Nila Khatun is the daughter of Miraz Ali, and the voters list of 1966 to 1977 shows that Miraz Ali himself is a citizen. Mr. G. Sharma and counsel for the Home Department of the Government of Assam, on the other hand, has raised the objection that firstly, the voters list of 1966 and 1970 contains a name of Mirazul Haq and not Miraz Ali. So a question would remain as to whether Mirazul Haq and Miraz Ali are one and the same person. Further objection is raised that in voters list of 1966 to 70 is in respect of Mankachar Beparipara, village Mankachar Beparipara, whereas the Chita is in respect of a plot of land at village Mankachar town. So therefore, a question would remain as to whether Mankachar Beparipara and of the 1966 to 1970 and Mankachar town of the Chita are the same place. In view of the remanded back to the tribunal to examine the voters list as well as the Chita. The petitioner to produce the complete and continuous voters list of they relied upon for examination tribunal. The relevant order of the circle officer by which the mutation was effected, the relevant complete order of the circle officer be also produced before the tribunal for its examination. The respondents in the Home Department to make their verification and submit a report. Upon doing the needful, a written order be passed. Yes, Mr. Mullah Khan. Mankachar Beparipara and Mankachar town, is it the same place?
Mankasa Beparipara Lordship.
Village Mankasar Beparipara and Mankasar town, will it be the same place?
My lord, Mankasar area is vast area.
Mr.
There are so
Mullah,
many,
I had extensively traveled. I'm quite aware of the topography. I'm just asking your factual knowledge
my lord.
whether Mankachar Beparipara and Mankachar town can be the same place or not.
No.
You are from Mankachar or South Salmara?
Your Lordship, I am from Mankasar constituency,
No constituency. Constituency, you are from South Salmara or Mankachar?
Mankasar.
Not South Salmara.
No,
From the southern part. Mankachar, South Salmara is a long strip of land
my lord,
from north to south.
not to.
You are from the southern portion or from the northern portion?
I'm from north side. No,
North.
north side.
Mankachar is in the south, so somebody from the south will have a better knowledge.
No, Mankasar is south. Mankasar is south.
How long you have not been to that place? You have forgotten the geography also.
My lord, my,
South Salmara, Mr. Khan, it is in the north side.
yes. And
The-
Mankasar is south side.
Those courts, other government offices are all in South Salmara
My lord,
on the north side.
north side,
And the residents are mainly from the south side, that is Mankachar,
Mankasar.
those villages and all other things. So Mankachar, Beparipara and Mankachar town, will it be the same place? If you have any idea, please tell us.
My lord, it will be different places, Lordship. Beparipara,
It will be different place,
different place,
not town.
not Mankasar town.
Put a question here, that
That's
tribunal to also examine and arrive at a conclusion as to whether Mankachar, Beparipara, pertaining to voters list of 1966 to 77, and Mankachar town pertaining to the Chita are one and the same place. নহয় ভাই, জাগাখন এনেকুৱা long. আমি ওপৰৰ ভাগটো চেঞ্জ কৰিম না, তলৰ ভাগটো Mankachar, সেইকাৰণে ডিষ্ট্ৰিক্টৰ নাম South Salmara Mankachar. হাতচিঙিবাৰী South Salmara আৰু তলখিনি Mankachar. সেইখিনি হাতচিঙিবাৰী। সেইখিনি বেছি দূৰ নহয়, কিন্তু still
Mankachar block বুলি লিখিছে গম পাইছে? অলপ বেপাৰীপাৰা
গৰুবাটা
বুলি লিখিছে।
সেইখিনি আছে। কিন্তু South Salmara হৈছে north part টো আৰু river bank is around that side.
Item 35.
None appears for the petitioner. List again.
Item 36.
Export order, my lord.
How much will you pay?
Your lordship deemed it very poor lady, my lord.
Same question. Tell the name of one rich man. Is anybody rich? No one is rich. How much, Mr. Sharma, how much cost? Don't waste time. Just tell the figure, we'll pass the order. Cost you to settle amongst yourself. Next item. No, don't tell us. You two settle amongst yourselves. What will be the cost and you tell the next item.
Item 37.
Your order is passed in your favor, subject to what cost you agree.
May it
Yes,
please your
sir.
lordship. May it please your lordship, this is a, here the petitioner lordship name appear in the voter list of 1985 lordship,
Page number.
page number 33 lordship.
Salmara.
Yes, lordship. Salman. And subsequently, Lordship,
This
there are,
Salmara is of Tamulpur,
Yes,
Tamulpur
Lordship.
Salmara.
yes, Lordship.
Ibrahim Ali, son of Iman. Yes, he is the father, he
Imam
is the
is,
petitioner.
Ibrahim Ali is the petitioner
and-
and Iman is the father.
And where is, does the name of Iman appear?
Lordship, Iman Ali's name appear, Lordship, will find on page 32, Lordship.
32. Gao Nangal Dhua.
Lordship.
And this
shifting-
one is Gao. How will you prove the shifting?
Lordship, that time, Lordship, when the petitioner was 12 years old, Lordship, his father working as a mason, Lordship, under him he is working, Lordship. They come to Tamulpur, Lordship. Thereafter, Lordship, he is staying.
Mr. Chaudhary, there's a difference between a clarification and explanation,
Yes, Lordship.
something sought to be said, and establishing a fact.
Yes,
How
Lordship.
do you establish?
Lordship, my brother has adduced evidence, Lordship. My
How do you know he is the brother?
Lordship, NRC, Lordship, my brother name is their final NRC. My brother
NRC
name
is
is.
inadmissible. That is the difficulty.
Yes, Lordship.
Law had made it not admissible.
And Lordship, Gaubuda certificate is there and the brother-in-law's evidence is also there, Lordship.
How do you
Only
know that that man is the brother-in-law? See, Mr. Chaudhary, these are peculiar proceedings.
Yes, Lordship.
If you claim somebody to be the brother, you have to prove he is the brother. Only then the evidence can be taken note of. Otherwise, nothing prevents anybody to bring in any person, claim him to be so and so, and render the evidence. The man may be actually the brother, the man may not be actually the brother.
Lordship, no.
So therefore, the question arises, how will you prove it?
Lordship, father has expired, Lordship. Now, Lordship, that village part.
I understand, but how will you prove that that man is the brother? Does the name of that person called brother and the father ever appear together?
That only, Lordship, his evidence, Lordship, in page, Lordship,
Not evidence. Evidence we can come only once we are convinced that he is the brother. First, point out material which will show
No,
that he is the brother.
no, Lordship. With fathers, his name is not there in Lordship before 70 or 66, Lordship.
It may not be before 66. Suppose the name of the father appears in 66. The name of the brother and father appears together in 77. That is also acceptable.
That is not there, Lordship.
But something has to be there.
Only, Lordship, the
Then how do you know that this man is the son of Iman and he is the brother?
Lordship, the brother has, Lordship, only the brother evidence.
Again, you were saying brother has.
Yes, Lordship, that is.
First, you have to show he is the brother, then he'll become the brother.
Only the Lordship, the NRC document, Lordship, thereafter.
Where is the NRC document?
Page 52, Lordship.
What does it appear?
Lordship, in the name Jalil Ali,
Right.
relative
Uh,
Iman Ali, page 52.
Page 52, I'm trying to read
Yes,
and also trying to understand. Name Jalil Ali. So Jalil Ali had rendered evidence.
Yes, Lordship. His evidence on page 94, Lordship.
Village Dimlapur, Dimlapar.
Dimlapur. Samalmara to Dimlapur, they have shifted, Lordship.
How will you prove it?
Page 94, Lordship.
Hmm.
In cross, Lordship, yes, deposed before the time.
But this is Jalil Ali of Dwarkusi, not of Dimlapar.
Tamulpur, Lordship, PS, this petitioner from Dimlapur, Lordship. Petitioner from Dimlapur.
No, ha.
Yes. Petitioner from Dimlapur, His brother Lordship, Darkuchi, is living separately, Lordship, page 94, Lordship.
How do you, apart, these are all explanations you are giving.
Yes, Lordship.
How will you prove it? The petitioner may explore the possibility of any material which may firstly show that Jalil Ali, son of Iman Ali of Dwarkuchi, is the brother of Ibrahim Ali, son of Iman of the 1919 voters list of, not 2019, I've already over, 1985 voters list of village Salmara. And that Ibrahim Ali, son of Iman of village Dimlapar, is also the same person. List again.
Item 38.
May I please your lordship? My lord, in this case, I need some time because there is shifting.
Adjourn the prayer of MSD Ghosh and
One
counsel for the
time,
petitioner to explore the possibility of there being any material which may prove the shifting of the petitioner from village
From village Moinburi to Rajabari. Kamrup
Moinbori to
Metro.
Rajabari.
39.
Lordship, in this case, lordship, I will seek 1 week's time to bring a complete voters list.
Adjourn on the prayer of the petitioner to enable the petitioner to bring the complete voters list of
Datir Buri.
village Datir Bori.
Yes, sir. Because a certified copy, only 2 entries are there. If I bring the complete voters list, then the linkage will be very clear. Lordship.
Complete voters list is always beneficial.
Yes,
Mhm.
yes. Lordship. Next week, I deeply obliged.
Item 40 for hearing.
Yes, it does. Ahmed. Yes, Mr. Ahmed.
My pleasure, Lordship, my grandmother name is recorded in the 66 voter list, Lordship, page
Yes, I'm on
26,
that.
Lordship.
Motion bully diye ketaman addition ketaman hearing. So how did they categorize?
26.
Hmm. কিছুমান motion বুলি দিয়ে, কিছুমান admission বুলি দিয়ে, কিছুমান orders বুলি দিয়ে, কিছুমান hearing বুলি দিয়ে। বেলেগ কি? Hmm. Some matters are listed as motion, some as admission, some as order, some as hearing. This is the hearing. What is the difference? 19. Because 17 matter may also be motion. 23 matter may also be anything. Oh. No, no. নাই, এইটোতো ideally হ'ব লাগে। খুবটো সেই একেই আছে। Yes, sir. Mr. Ahmed,
Lordship, page 26, Lordship.
page 26.
Lordship, the Joygun Nessa is the grandmother, Lordship. Sitawala is the
Page 26, Joinul Nessa, grandmother.
grandmother. 66, village Polgasia, Gao Polgasia.
Grandmother, yes. Then,
The Lordship, the page 32, Lordship. 1997, Lordship.
no, this one is of village,
Polgasia,
Kolgasia.
Polgasia. Page 32, Lordship.
Kolgasia, 1970,
66,
Joygun Nessa, son of Isan, Isob.
is of Lordship.
1994, Kolgasia.
Polgasia. 97, Lordship.
Just a minute. Robia Khatun, mother.
Mother.
Joygun Nessa, grandmother.
Hmm.
Hisab. Robia Khatun, husband is Abdul Rahman.
Page 32 lordship, Barney.
Page 34,
32.
32. Joygun
Abdur Rahman is the father. Rabia Khatun is
Abdur
mother.
Rahman is the father. Rabia Khatun mother, Joygun grandmother.
Yes, Lord.
Ah. And who is the petitioner?
The petitioner is Kulson
Kulson.
Begum. The DW2 is the father, Lord.
Hmm?
DW2,
DW2 is the father.
father, Lord.
Father also,
Examine, Lord. Page 43, Lord.
the family follows matriarchal system or patriarchal system?
But the lordship, in 1960,
No,
before.
no, this family, does it
Paternal.
follow the matriarchal system like in Meghalaya?
No, Lord.
No.
No, Lord.
Then how will you prove Abdul Rahman is a citizen? See, Joygun, okay. She existed in 1970 and 1966 village Kolgasia.
Congress.
Robia is her daughter.
Kulson is the.
No, just a minute. Robia is the daughter of Joygun.
Rabia is the mother.
Daughter is the daughter of Joygun Mesa.
No, Lord. Wife of the Abdur Rahman.
Then your case is to be dismissed. If Rabia is not the daughter of Joygun, then we have to dismiss your case. Because citizen is only Joygun. Rabia is not a citizen. Rabia's name come only in 1994.
The page number 32, my mother and father name is there along with my grandmother.
Who is the grandmother?
Grandmother Joygun Nasa is the grandmother.
Joygun Nesa is the mother of Abdul or Rabia?
Abdur Rahman. Mother is
Abdur
Abdur
Rahman.
Rahman. Abdur Rahman is the my
Abdul Rahman is 35. So in 1970, then in 1994, why the name of only Rabia Khatun is there? Why not Abdul Rahman? The petitioner to produce the complete voters list of village Kalgasia from the year 1966 to 1997. Abdul Rahman to put a
Item 41 for orders.
Abdul Rahman naam agor pora nahi. Tar khoinekon naam hai. Mr. Putgulteo and Ahmed. Abdul Rahman is the son of Joygun Nesa.
Joygun Nasa.
Then why doesn't the name of Abdul Rahman appear along with Joygun Nesa? On the other hand, the name of Rabia Khatun appears along with Joygun Nesa.
The father's name is left. So I collected the up-to-date voter list, Lord.
So Rabia Khatun is supposed to be the wife of Abdul Rahman.
Yes, Lord.
So daughter-in-law of Joygun Nesa.
Yes, Lord.
Their name appear together.
Yes.
But why doesn't the name of the son
In
appear?
1994 voter list, the
1994, 1997, find
yes,
out all those.
97 is the
No,
father's and
77, 1977. Find out if in 1977, name of Abdul Rahman and Joygun appear together. Yes, Mr. Talukdar.
May I please your lordship? My lord, there is a typical mistake correct in the order, my lord.
Typographical mistake.
My lord,
check,
only
check,
C, only C.
Which page?
My lord, kindly, in my petition, I have stated
Page number.
page number 5, my lord.
No, in the order. Point out in the order.
In the order sheet, it is written 190, FT case number 190, 2016. My lord, it is in the order sheet. Page-
Paragraph.
In the page number 8 of my petition.
Page number 8.
Yes, paragraph number 2.
2.
Hmm.
Registration of FT case number.
190/2016.
What it should be?
It should be 190 within bracket C 2016.
190
Within bracket C,
C
my lord,
2016.
16.
What
Only C is required.
What difference it makes? What is
My lord, Because I got information, the C is, that they have crystallized the foreigners case. C is their citizenship, D for doubtful, my lord, F for foreigners. In such a way, they have crystallized the system.
Understand?
Yes, that is why,
Is it a situation,
that is the situation only, my lord.
Mr. Talukdar? How can your answer come before the question? Is it a situation that there is a FT case number C 2016, there is also a case number FT 190D 2016? Are
C,
there two cases? Are there two cases bearing the numerical number 190?
my lord, only one case, FTC,
Not
not G case.
adjourned. Come prepared.
My lord, this case is fixed for 28 on the, before the lower court. my lord.
Then you give the answer.
Only FT case, my lord.
Then you give the answer, Mr. Are the FT cases numbered in such a way that there will be two FT case 190, one C and one D? Or if 190, there will be only one case, whether you call it A, C or you call it D. Which is the answer? Find out that, then we'll correct it.
Only, my lord, only answer is 119C. No D is there, no G is there. 190C. I have written 190, FT case number 190. My lord, in the order, sheet,
Call for the records of the
my lord,
relevant FT case for verification of the corrections of in the
my lord, my lord, I have the order sheet.
next item. Atok.
My lord, I have the order sheet, my lord.
Item 60.
My lord, kindly, pardon, my lord, this is the FT original case recording there.
See, if you don't give the answer, we are bound to call for the records and
My-
verify ourselves.
FT case is there, my lord, FT case is there, my lord.
What are you trying to show?
FT within bracket C only there, nothing else.
You haven't kept your kagaz ekhon.
Record.
How can you have the record?
My lord, this is the judgment. From this judgment, your lordship has passed the order.
FTD 190 number case আছে নাকি?
সেইবিলাকে কৈছে বেলেগ বেলেগ থাকে।
Is it so?
Yes, this is the system, my lord.
Just a minute.
I don't know, Lord, but I have to take it.
I verify. We'll take up the next week. We'll pass the order. Because otherwise, this will be a confusing situation. If you have one case number 90 and another case number 90, in one case you write C and you another case you write D, it will be unnecessary confusing situation. 190, we feel it should have only one case. If it is 190 of 16, it is immaterial whether it is B or C or D, it will be only one case. But if you are having two different cases having same 190 of 16, we have to verify that aspect. If it is there, it has to be corrected. Because we cannot have WPC 11-D of 2010 and WBC 11-C of 2010. It cannot have. There will be only one numerical for one case. We'll verify, pass the order next year. You please give us that information.
The fixed date.
The case is fixed on 28. My lord, this case is fixed on 28 of day after tomorrow, my lord.
Therefore,
Court below.
next week. If you can only go to it. You can read on maybe. Sound good.
তথাপি এইটো ইছ্যু লৈ যে আপুনি হাইকোৰ্ট আহিছে আকৌ এইটো নকৈ দিব।
নাই নাই আমি নিজে গৈছো। কপি লাগে।
66 to above, is it?
Indirect.
It is 190 here, that is 1099, 1099. No, 1099. Which is your impugned order in the writ petition,
My lord, 27/5/2000.
page number?
My lord, page number is, my lord. Page number 69, my lord.
69.
9 of the writ petition, my lord.
That's the one, see if the law is. So first tell us, is there any uniform procedure for the tribunals to register the cases? Or every tribunal has their own individual discretion, you write the case number in whatever manner you feel like? It appears everybody is using their own discretion. So today, if I feel like I'll write the writ petition in one manner, His Lordship, when sitting in another court, he'll write in another manner. Third court will write in the third manner. Don't you think that one uniformity is required to be followed? Somebody Bongaigaon will write B and G and something, all kind of numbers. Another one will write FT case number so and so. How do you distinguish all these things? Somebody will write, yes, he is right. Somewhere it is written FTC. Then some other matter we have found FTD. But why do you write all this? And today he is coming before the court saying that just because we wrote minus the C, tribunal will not accept the order. You use your own vague ways of writing and then you insist that no, that vague way has to be accepted by all. The case number in the order dated so and so WC is to be read to be the order passed in FTC case number so and so.
Allowed to.
Don't you think these are all unnecessary returns for nothing? And firstly, one tribunal will decide a reference made to it. How can it distinguish between whether the reference for citizen or reference is for some doubtful voter? There is no difference between in a reference. Reference is only on one question, whether he is a foreigner or not. That is the only question. Why will the tribunal register a matter by writing C and D and everything? That means before registering a case, you venture into the records, find out whether this is a reference of doubtful case or doubtful of citizen. How can you do it? Can we ever look into the records before a case is registered? Only when everything is registered, it is before the court. If you want to distinguish between FTC and FTD to register a case, that means the tribunal is looking into the records before registering a case. Don't you think so? And after looking at it, they will satisfy itself whether it is a case of citizenship or a case of doubtful voter. but there is only one reference, whether he is a foreigner or not. How can you segregate the two cases? There should be one number, FT case number so and so. At the best, you can write within bracket, FT number 10 Borpeta. That's all. Meaning thereby FT number 10 Borpeta, this is the number, this is the year of the case. And once you distinguish between whether it is a FT case for citizenship, whether FT case for doubtful, whether FT case for foreigner, that means you intend to follow a different procedure for different, you cannot. Because the reference is only one reference. Only one question, whether the person is a foreigner or he is not a foreigner. And you have to give an opinion on that. Because the authorities see that these confusions, unnecessary confusions are not there. See, because of that, and we never thought that this word will have, C will have so much of a relevance. We are more concerned with the case number. This required this man to again come to the court. Why? Because your tribunal is doing all the absurd things. Because this problem, if I remember, occurred about 20-25 years back, because different high courts were registering the writ petitions in different way. Guwahati High Court used to do it civil route. Stage, everything would have been sorted out. See, we have already deliberated. If I happen to take something different, we'll definitely wait for you. In case I don't take any, don't deviate or don't take any different view, then we'll continue tomorrow. Although you are having some inconvenience tomorrow, we understand. You say that something is there. You need not remain present. Mr. Vitala may remain present. You are also having difficulty. The tax matter of us. Tomorrow, I'm told the tax matter series is there. But I wanted to make it continuous so that the whole things are fresh in your mind. Once you are in every day, you
Try on Friday.
হৈ যাব পাৰে। চেকবিলাক পুৰা হ'ব পাৰে।
এইবোৰ নালাগে, সেইবোৰ বান- Mr. Das, Friday? Friday, we'll try to keep lesser matters for the list so that we can start early with this dictation and complete it off. More or less, let's make an attempt. So, কি করে? Mondol. Yes, Mr. Mondol,
Yes.
what did you get?
Yeah, verified, my lord.
Hmm.
My lord, two proceeding, two different orders.
Mr. Mondal, without looking at the record, I'm telling you what had happened. There were two different proceedings against the same person, resulting in two different orders,
Different orders.
resulting in two different writ petitions.
Right.
If the writ petition number 1 is against order A,
Right.
and the petition 2 is against order B, you got a disposal of writ petition number 1 by referring to order B, not to the order A.
Yes,
This is
my
where the mistake had happened.
Yes, yes, my lord. That,
To rectify it, only one way out for you is to file the IA in that disposed of writ petition
Right.
to recall that order and pass a fresh order. There's no other way out for this.
yes,
And mind you, for your information, we write our orders as per information provided
yes,
to
yes,
us.
exactly.
We don't create information on our own and write something different.
I am extremely sorry, my lord. I
So
take
don't try
apology.
to put it that you had not done,
That was not my intention, my lord.
but the result was that. Intention may not have been there. So the second matter will contain the order that was passed in the first matter.
Yes, that can,
Okay.
Well.
And the first matter possibly will have to pass some different order.
yes. That was contested, my lord, and this was expert.
Hmm.
The earlier was contested.
There we have to pass some other matter after hearing you.
My lord.
And the order that was passed as an ex parte order will be in that, in today's matter.
Yes, today's matter.
2334.
Right.
And 2101 will have to be heard and a different order be passed.
Yes, yes.
এইটো কিছু কিবা order, ৰাতিপুৱা order দিছো নেকি? মানে order দিয়া নাই ন? পাতাতে আছে। সেইটো order মাৰিব নালাগে বুলি কৈছে। সেইটো order মাৰিব নালাগে। সেইটো দিব। List along with WPC 2101 maybe
2101, 2018.
21 আজি নাথাকিব এইটো 2101 2018 bracket disposed of.
Well.
Okay. In the meantime, you file your IA to recall that order.
Well.
And the order that was passed in 2101 will be an order in
My lord, 2434.
2434.
Exactly.
We'll pass that order. And 2101 will hear you and pass whatever order is required. When do you want?
Monday, I will file. Or day after tomorrow, my lord.
Do anything you want. But please, at least before you speak something, look at it. It's easier for you, easier for us, easier for everybody.
Yes, yes.